Hey guys. So, you know how you're sometimes just walking down a road and end up slipping backwards on a banana peel right into a bunch of magic mushrooms with your mouth open? Yeah, that happened to me and my friends the other day, and the results were horrifying. But first of all, drugs are bad, okay? You shouldn't slip on them with your mouths open unless your brain is fully developed, and especially not if the drug is called heroin. Anyways, so now here we are waiting for the effects to kick in, and none of us idiots knew what would happen to us. We didn't know yet that Mother Nature had handed us 3 different DLCs. Here's what happened to the first guy. 10 minutes passed, and he looked like someone turned his internal radiator from snowflake to 5. He's like, I'm hot. Meanwhile, us two are trying to extinguish the trail of blazing flames his body emitted behind him. A few minutes passed, and he started hallucinating and pretty much just enjoying himself, like his emote wheel got stuck on happy. Friend number 2. This guy has ADHD, and the mushrooms had a totally different effect on him. He went from a little talkative to the person social anxiety fears. He started talking to every human he saw on the street, constantly suggesting new things we should be doing as a side quest and wanting to take new shortcuts on our way home. It got so bad, and I'm not making this up, he just had to run a lap on the 400-meter track nearby. Mind you, he was convinced that the mushrooms are not working on him, and we're basically just babysitting a grown man acting like a 10-year-old after 6 liters of cola. You want to know what happened to me? It hit exactly like edibles, I would say. Everything was funny. Everything. Someone coughs? Comedy gold. My chair squeaking a little? I'm wheezing. But after a while, my brain just powered down. Max capacity, 1 sentence at a time. How about card games? Alien technology. I was watching my friend play some Magic on his computer, and the only thought in my head was, that's a cute little otter. If there was any number popping up, my brain just discarded that. I was a golden retriever in a trench coat pretending to be a human. There was no way around that. Oh yeah, not just that, I also completely lost all sense of direction. After a while, we wanted to go to Aldi to grab one of those pizzas in a 3-pack, and the route was really not complicated. It was 200 meters straight, turn left once, and there you are. Sounds easy, right? Nope. After about 150 meters, I had no idea where I was. Everything looked unfamiliar, like I spawned into a new Minecraft biome. But we eventually found the Aldi, grabbed some sandwiches because we were starving, and after just 1 sandwich, I was suddenly full again. But now we had bought some pizzas, so obviously we had to cook them. And as I entered the kitchen with the oven, I heard some boss music. This motherfucking oven was the bane of my fish brain's existence. I collected all my courage and turned on the stove burner and kept staring at the oven like, why is it not lighting up? Usually it lights up. I swear, half of my neurons were on strike. I felt like that Joe Biden meme where he needs a step-by-step guide on how to do the simplest things. And honestly, I would have really appreciated one of those guides in that moment. But I somehow beat the boss, and in the end I managed half a pizza. Not bad, considering my brain was basically running on Windows 98. All jokes aside though, the best part about this trip, this whole experience, was coming back down again. The constant laughing felt like cardio, and I desperately wanted to process more than 5 words per minute. And I really started to appreciate what my brain can do without drugs. Looking back on it now, it's funny in that we survived that nonsense kind of way, but there was also something strangely grounding about the whole mess. We all had completely different reactions, completely different worlds in our heads, but at the end of the night we were all just 3 idiots sitting in a living room eating shitty pizza and waiting for our brains to return to normal. And when the laughter finally stopped and everything slowed back down, there was this quiet moment where it felt good to just be normal again. To think straight, to recognize the street outside, to remember how an oven works. Not everything needs to be an adventure. Sometimes the best part of a trip is realizing you're happiest when you're back home.